Peet, leg die geweer neer.
Peter, leg die
Give me your money, bro. Give me your money, bro. Give me your money. Give me your money, bro.
What's going on, guys? Gary Yaman here, back at it again with a new video. Hope everybody's feeling safe and is fine. Let's begin right away with reviewing this lens right here, the Tokina FIRIN 20mm f2 FEAF for your Sony full frame E-mount camera system. The big question that we have right here is this lens any good, right? In order to answer that question, I'm gonna divide this video in several sections, such as the build quality, performance, image quality, and in the end I'm gonna give the answer: is it good, yes or no? Do I recommend it, yes or no? So let's begin right away with the specs. The optical construction consists of 13 elements in 11 groups, including 2 spherical and 3 SLD elements. The number of apertures is 9 rounded aperture blades. Minimal focus distance is 28 centimeters, and the weight is 464 grams. Filter size is 62 mils, and the hood itself is pedal shaped, as you see right here, and it's very compact. Feels good in the hand actually. I really like that it's very firm and compact, but it doesn't have any like switches or buttons on the outside. It doesn't have anything. The focus ring feels good and works actually quite good. I'm going to talk about that in the performance, but it doesn't have any weather sealing gaskets, so that's a little bit of a disappointing factor here, because 20mm you're mostly going to use it for landscapes and stuff like that, so you are outside in the field, and if you are outside in the field then you can expect some bad weather conditions, and a lens without any weather sealing gaskets or protection is always a little bit of a risk. So that's a little bit of a disappointing thing. Anyways, the price of this one I got right here for 450 euros. I think that was like a special deal or something, because I was looking at Amazon and I see that in the US this costs around 800 bucks or so. So that's actually quite a lot of money for this lens. So quite a lot of money for what you get in return. A lens that is not weather sealed and doesn't have any extra features and stuff like that. So let's continue on to the image quality, where things get a little bit more interesting. Image quality wise, here are some photos, and as you see it looks really good at first glance, but then at f2 we got a little bit of a disappointing factor again. Here you see that purple fringing, quite obvious and very strong, and also when you look at the bokeh, at the background blurriness at f2 at least, then you also see that fringing going on, which can be very distracting. You can remove that in post, but it will slow down your workflow, which I personally don't like at all. But if you stop it down to f9 or f11, such as the following pictures right here, then things become very nice and very sharp, edge to edge. Image quality wise is really good, and I really like the results. And I also really like the color renditions and stuff. So f2 is a little bit like purple fringing going on and stuff. Don't really like it, but if you stop it down, it looks really, really good. Let's continue on to the performance. The performance of this lens is weird, let's put it that way. Autofocus motors are really loud. You can really hear it. If you shoot video without an external microphone, then you will hear it through the internal microphones. But also for taking photos, you know, it just makes a lot of sound. And I was using this lens for several weeks, and then, you know, I found it very irritating at a certain time and moment. So then I just put it on manual focus. But then I realized using this lens with manual focus, it actually works really well. So using this lens with manual focus works even better than using it in autofocus. So yeah, that's my little take on it. Autofocus wise, examples here. It locks on your subject, and it just locks on also in video. It works, but it makes a lot of sound and it hunts a little bit from time to time. So performance wise, I wish the autofocus was silent and was faster, but then if you put it in manual focus, it actually works really well. So there you have it. Is this lens actually any good? To be quite honest, I don't recommend this lens. The reason for that is because it's actually quite, if you look at the price right now, 800 bucks, and you got a lens without no weather sealing. On f2 you got a lot of that purple fringing, which I don't really like, and then the performance in terms of autofocus is not that great. So with those things in mind, I cannot recommend this lens. I'd rather spend my money on something more affordable, such as the Tamron 20mm f2.8. That one has weather sealing gasket, performs better, and is equally sharp. And on f2.8 actually, it doesn't have any like real distracting things. So that one I do recommend, and also the Sony 20mm f1.8, but that one will cost you around $1,000. That is like the highest quality that you can get at a 20mm range of lenses for your Sony E-mount. I don't really recommend the Tokina FIRIN 20mm f2. That's all, guys. Thank you again for watching. I like all the new subscribers here on the channel. I see that my channel is growing, so I very appreciate it. Thank you so much. And that's all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Good luck.